Taps here, the average prepping prepper. Today we're going to talk about like cordage, tie down stuff, and what I tentatively use. So, very first thing is we'll talk about some of the non-cordage stuff. One of the very, I feel, overlooked items is a ratchet strap. I don't use this color. I use flat black and or camo. And just the dull camo, not the reflective like this is, as you can see. This can be used to, again, if you're in a bug out situation, you have like a whole bunch of tubs with a lot of your preps in, you can tie wrap this to the top of your car, or the tubs to the top of the car. You can use this to hold down stuff in the bed of a truck, on a trailer, etc., etc. So, and in a pinch, I'm not saying you should do this, but in a pinch, without the ratchet itself here, just the strap itself, use multiple ones. So if you have multiple cars and one car gets stuck, like in the dirt or mud or whatever, you could use it to tentatively, gently pull out another vehicle. So with that being said, ratchet straps, they come in multiple sizes. So this is one for, I would use like in a vehicle, and but I wouldn't use like in a stealth or gray man situation. Fluorescent orange sticks out pretty good. So wire or steel wire, sorry, multiple uses. So if I have basically a temp pole that's broke, I can, put it together, take the wire, the steel wire, wrap it around, put my ends, and then twist it to the point where I can have it super tight. Also, if I have like a tripod over a super hot fire and my paracord stuff is melting or starting on fire, I can use this. I would not put this in my bug out bag or my get home bag. It's too heavy. I'd rather have other resources than this, like paracord or whatnot, in there. So steel wire is good. I can also use the steel wire to make loops, and we'll talk about that with this here. So multi-function, I can use this as a clamp or whatever. These also are pre-holed. I got these at Ollie for less than $4 or 6 of them, and these are pretty strong. I can use this, like I said before, I can use a steel wire, make a couple loops, tie it off, and then I can use my paracord or other cordage and tie something off. Good example is the eyelets on the tarp. Everybody's who's moved or done something with tarp and it gets real windy, eventually the eyelets get ripped out. What I can do is roll up a couple sticks, put 2 of these on that stick so it doesn't move, and tie my paracord to that, and then tie down my tarp. So there's that. Non paracord or cord kind of things. The next one would actually be the tie wrap or the wire tie. I would suggest definitely getting a couple of these, or going with your mutual assistant group or your mag and buy like 1,000 of them and split them up. These are so useful for multiple things. Definitely used to secure stuff. Again, you could use this instead of like the wire. This is a lot lighter for like a temp post quick fix. You just loop it in. I'm not going to do it, but you just loop them in, and you will be able to secure it all the way down and use multiple ones of these. I tentatively have these in all my bags, my get home bag and my bug out bags, because they're so useful for many things. And then in a pinch, if you really want to, you could tentatively use it as a tourniquet. I wouldn't, because it's not designed for that, but hey, if this is the only thing you have and you're bleeding out, you'll use whatever you can. So the next one would be Velcro. I know we talked about Velcro a lot on my get home bag. I really like it. It's lightweight, pretty strong overall. I mean, I can't pull that off, but it comes off. So get yourself some Velcro strapping. Well worth the price. You can get like several hundred feet for a decent price. I got mine from a buddy. He was going to throw it out, so I said no, I'll take it. And so I don't even know how much Velcro costs, but he gave me several hundred feet of it. So next, I'd like to talk to you about paracord. And with paracord, this company here, Werewolves, has decent priced all-inclusive packages, which comes with like average carabiners, I'll say that, and decent like little snaps and stuff like that. It comes in multiple colors, browns, camouflage, like a desert, a green, forest, prairie, just multiple colors of different things. And I believe I bought this for $16, and I bought it so that I and my granddaughters have something to do. As you can see, we make, just little bracelets for each other and that. So this is one that one of my granddaughters made for me, so I keep it. This set also comes with this book, and it's a decent book. I mean, it actually takes you step by step on how to do certain ties. It's not all the ties out there, but it's decent. You can actually make the balls. I haven't made one. It's too in depth, and I just don't see a purpose for it. So yeah, and then it goes through about paracord and different types and everything else. So it's actually a well-written book. So I would suggest adding this to your preps as well. And then in addition to that, the only limitation is your imagination. So you can get carabiners, stuff that are like screw-on loops here, well, wire loops. Or you can even get more of the keychain, and I'll show you some stuff like that as well here in a bit. So, different types of paracord. This here is just your generic elastic. I guess one thing I don't have handy was a bungee cord. Of course, for like tie down to stuff like that, you should have bungee cords as well. But I bought this. I haven't decided what I want to use it as. The reason that this is kind of like a weird knot, this is called the wireman's knot, and I can take this and it will not knot up, as you can see. Short of physically tying it in a knot, it will not knot up. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do a quick demo on how to do this one day, so you can actually do your electrical cords and stuff like that as well. So again, it comes in multiple colors, multiple sizes. This is one that's actually on my bug out vest, my tactical vest that I use, and when it's time to go, I will strap this onto my wrist. So I made it so it's big enough so I can slide it over if need be on my left hand. Whoops, on my left hand side here. So, and again, this is one of my granddaughters made me, so I keep it. Comes in multiple sizes, multiple colors. By multiple sizes, we have I think this is like 2 or 3 millimeters, really small. But what you can do is you can do your main tie, and then go back and add some color to it. So this I did with the same 550 paracord. I spent a little extra money, and got these metallic swivels and this lockable carabiner. And if you are going to use a swivel, my suggestion is to get a metallic swivel. Plastic will eventually break, and also don't get the rigid one, because if you get a rigid one and something comes to the side, it's just going to break it off or deform the metal. So that's what this one is. This is a higher end one that I just made once, and took me a little bit. So again, $550 is the normal. This is $1,100 paracord. Amazon was running a special, and I think it's like $30-$40, and they had it less than 10. So I bought 2 of these. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but it was too good of a price to mess up or pass up. It's 100 foot, 16 strand, 1100 paracord. So an okay carabiner, but if you're going to get something like this, I would suggest going to a little bit heavier carabiner. You can get these at like Walmart or Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace Hardware, or you can even order them online. I would suggest painting them flat black. This so it's not as shiny, so you have a little bit better light discipline. On top of that, this is it's either a 520 or 580 pound, so I'm just going to say it's about a 500 pound carabiner. Decent. Used it in the field a couple times to hold up some bulk bags and that, so 4 of them, and we had like 750 pounds, so we're easily within the limit of 4 of these units or carabiners. So again, if I was going to lift something super heavy, I probably wouldn't use this one. I'd actually use this one just to be a little bit safer, and I might use more than one and just go from there. So again, paracord, very important. You can do stuff like this. This is an Arctic just drinking jug, and if I'm in a bug out situation, this is gone because this would stick out like a sore thumb. But yeah, what I use this for is when I heat up and boil my water, after I filter it, of course, or filter it, boil my water, and then toss the water in here, put my tablets in there, screw it on, and off I go. And as it cools down, the aqua tablets, the purification tablets will do their job, because a purification tablet, normally it takes about 45 minutes, but actually it's like about an hour or more to kill all the little nasties that are in water. So boiling should do it, but why take a chance? Again, this is just one of the paracord stuff I made. Again, you know, you can do the only limitations your imagination on what's at the ends and how you want to use it. In this case, I just use it as this. I loop it on, clip it on, and it'll either go on my belt through here or onto my pack. So as I'm moving, it's on the outside, cools down, etc. The next suggestion I would get would be some 3/8 braided. This is like $6 for 75 feet, which is pretty decent. This is a multi-brand or multi-braid 3/8 75 foot, and it's only 244 pounds. So be careful that you don't overdo it. I would use this to for like a bear bag or animal bag, so that at night or whatever, my food source or my foods and some of my preps are out of the way, or if I need to scrounge or whatever, in a very dire situation, that I can run this up into the tree leaves and that, and hide my bags and my essential preps and that. Next, I would talk about the jute and clothesline wire. Lastly, so this you can buy these. I forgot what they're called, so forgive me on that. But pretty much, it's easy to tie several hundred feet on. I think this is like 250 feet off the top of my head, maybe 100 foot. I'm not sure, but I kind of kept it small and light. Fits in a nice little Ziploc bag. Anyways, so you can use this as a cord or cordage. So if I need to tie something up and then cut it, I'm good to go. Everything else, I can, if I have like a liquid fuel source, I can dip this in here and I can use it as a fire starter, or I can actually use it as a wick. So that's why I have this part of my preps. Twine, the jute twine is what I really use to like, okay, I have a bundle of sticks and I don't want to have 100 foot of cord, so I'll cut this. I'd rather cut the jute, since for 150 feet it only cost me $1.20, where 100 feet will cost me a lot more of the paracord. So I'd rather have just the throwaway stuff like twine, more so than chew up my paracord, which I'm going to use for, let's say, the cross member or whatever, for a tarp or tie downs, and maybe used to tie up or tie onto my bug out bag essential equipment. So this is, I can actually, again, dip this in certain things, liquid flammable material, use it as fire starter stuff as well. So, and for the price, for 150 feet, $1.20 at Ollie's, well worth having one or two of these in there. And again, I can use it to like tie up bundles of stick and take those whole sticks and just toss them in the fire, or just tie them up, cut it, put this back in my pocket or whatever, and pick up the bundles of stick. Now I still have a arm free or a hand free. So that's kind of what my thinking was. So multi-purpose stuff. So anyways, that's all I have for like tie down cordage, stuff like that. And if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to comment. And hope this was informational, because sharing is caring. And just wanted to get it out there, that especially for the ratchet strap, to add some smaller ones maybe to your preps. And again, it's just to be prepared. So anyways, be well, stay safe, and again, have a great weekend. Thank you.